People are drawn to celebrity scandals for a mix of psychological and social reasons. These can include a desire for escapism, social connection, and the opportunity to compare oneself to others. Celebrity scandals can also offer a safe way to indulge in the delight and misfortune of others without feeling as guilty as if it were a personal misfortune. Today we'll look at some of the top celebrity scandals and how they feed an audience's need for escapism and entertainment to the much deeper need for social connection and validation.
Have you ever had someone call you the wrong name for 3 years and you've never corrected them?
Warning, the following podcast is offensive. Listener erection is advised.
You're listening to fucking Fiend and Greg.
True story.
Not 3 years?
3 years.
3 years seems excessive.
Well, that's why it's funny.
The fuck?
Yeah, I know. She knows my name. I've talked to her on numerous occasions, and she just decided one day that my name wasn't my name anymore.
So what name was she calling you?
Adam.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's not even close to close to close to close.
No, there's not even a single letter the same. So
She's one of those dicks that are like, "Oh, you just look like an Adam, so I'm going to call you Adam."
well, I don't know what happened. The one time I was in the lunchroom, and she's like, "Hey, Adam, can you grab this out of the fridge for me?" And I'm like,
How
no one
did
else
you
in
even
the
know she was
lunchroom.
talking to you?
well, there's no one else there.
Oh,
So I'm like, I didn't really know if I should correct her because I thought maybe she just had like a mental fart and forgot my name because I had talked to her with my name like maybe a week before that.
right.
And I'm like, all right, well, let's see how this goes. And then so we started talking. So I go visit her on in her workstation once in a while when I'd bring something down for her to work on, and she would talk to me normal, like a regular conversation, but never really said my name after that time because, like, if I'm there talking, she might not say my name. It's weird. But we were, I'd shoot the shit with her, and then I'd leave. And then I'd see her in the lunchroom again, or I'd see her in the hallway, and I'd say hi to her, and she'd be like, "Hi, Adam," and I'd just be like, "Oh, she actually does think my name's Adam."
You don't even look like an Adam.
No. So at this point, I'm like, is it too far gone to like correct her, or do I just keep going with it? And I'm like, maybe I'll just keep going with it. See, maybe
I
don't know.
would.
Maybe she'll hear somebody else call me by my name, and
Have that moment of enlightenment when the clouds part and the
Yeah.
sun hits her and she's like, "Oh, I'm a fucking idiot."
yeah, no, I work with a bunch of morons sometimes. So like, here we are.
Easy.
Fast forward like maybe 2.5 years later, and I was in the lunchroom again because like the only time I really see them is when our breaks share. You know, like certain sections go on breaks at a certain time while others are still working to, not stop the flow of what's going on.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there in the lunchroom, and I'm sitting across from my friend, and we're talking, him and I. Let's call him Daniel.
Daniel.
So Daniel and I were talking at the table, and all of a sudden,
Talk to Daniel.
this woman comes in. Let's call her Marge. Let's call her Marge.
But come on, Marge.
She walks in the room and she's like, "Hey, Adam, I heard blah, 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 whatever it was." And then Daniel looks at me and he looks at her, looks at me, and he goes, "That's not your name."
Is she talking to you?
And I'm like, "It's been my name for the last 2.5 years." And his eyes got all huge and he's looking at me. He's like, "Did you correct her?" I said, "If I corrected her, do you think she'd still be calling me Adam?" He goes, "No, I guess not." So then he just like legit stared at me for a few seconds and he's wondering why I'm not correcting this woman. So then he didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. We just continued our conversation. I answered her question and we went back to our conversation. And then he went around the floor telling most people that my name is now Adam.
Yeah.
According to this woman, Marge. And so 6 months later, we were in the lunchroom again. Same situation, almost like mirror image of what happened 6 months before that. All of a sudden, Daniel's like talking to me, and then Marge walks in and asks Daniel something and says, "Hi, Adam," to me. And I said hi back to her. And then all of a sudden, we're getting ready to leave. Daniel stands up, walks towards the door, and screams, "Come on, fiend, let's go." The only 3 in the lunchroom. She stared at me
Oh,
with this look of like a
no.
deer in the headlights, and he
Oh,
grabbed me by my
no.
arm and pulled me through the door.
Oh, he destroyed her.
Yeah, so he didn't even give her a chance to apologize
She just realized
after 3 years.
she has been fucking up your name.
Yeah,
My God.
the whole time.
Oh.
But it's funny because like a lot of people know, like I know everybody in that building on that shift,
Yeah.
and people call me by my name all the time
Yeah. When
in front of her.
Yeah.
But she still didn't. I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
Dumb.
Is she a little bit elderly?
no. Well, I don't know what elderly is. I would say maybe no. Like she's still, I think maybe 60.
Okay. So she's not in the dementia days.
No, definitely not.
She's just,
I think she spent too much time in a factory.
did she do the brown acid at Woodstock?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We
Okay.
could probably. It's a good bet.
Yeah, okay. So,
Adam for 3 years.
Code Adam.
Code Adam.
What is 3 fucking years?
I mean, I could have put an end to it,
No, it's more fun to not.
but it was just even better when Daniel looked at me and he's like, "Is this actually happening?" I'm like, "Yeah, oh yeah, it's been going on for 2.5 years at this point." And he's like, "How did you not correct her?" I'm like, "Because really, if you think about it, it's kind of funny." Now we can see how long it goes for. But then of course he had to ruin it and then call me by my name as we were leaving and pulled me out of the lunchroom.
Honestly, I think it would have been a mission of mine to see if you could get her to do that until the day she retired. And then on her last day, I would be like, oh, by the way, that's not my fucking name.
And you should know this, dummy.
Yeah, you've been calling me Adam for 8 years and happy retirement, fucking
I should
twit.
get her a cake.
Yeah, my name
Bye,
isn't
Marge.
Adam.
Love, Fiend.
Yeah.
She'd be like, "Who's Fiend?"
Well, that's my name, you twit. God
Twit.
almighty.
So have you ever had someone call you the wrong name before?
Yeah, I mean, not for 3 fucking years.
Well, did you work with this person?
Yeah, so
Okay.
it actually happened not too long ago
Okay.
because I'm kind of new to my company. Like
Okay.
I've only been there a little bit, and because we work shift work, you're always meeting new people sometimes, right?
Yeah, that's exactly.
People come in and you might be on afternoons or midnights, and then you never see these people, and all of a sudden there's a new body in there, and you're like, what the fuck? Where did you come from?
Yeah.
And so, but the thing was, I've worked with this person since the day that I started.
Okay.
Okay. She,
It's worse
it's worse.
because you know them.
Yeah. So I don't smoke anymore, but I vape
Yeah.
because if I don't have nicotine, I will fucking murder somebody some days. So I'm outside in the smoking area, and it's only me, and I'm just sitting on a bench. I've got my phone, got my little douche flute, and this woman who I've met on dozens of occasions walks out and says, "Oh, hi, Mark." And that's when I realized that I'm not important enough to remember. And I'm okay with that. Whatever, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah, exactly. Just like that
Yes!
fucking Tommy Wiseau movie.
Why so?
Wiseau. So he walks in, "Oh, hi, Mark. How's your sex life?" And so
Mark is not even close to Greg.
not even close. So she walks out and she calls me Mark. And I'm like, okay,
I'm doing fine.
how are you? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So and that's the weirdest thing. I don't understand.
Did you correct her?
No, because it was the same kind of idea that I was thinking with your name, where I would want to see how long this would go on for.
We're assholes.
But where I changed it up a little bit because I am a dick, I started calling her by the incorrect name also. So let's just say her name is Tammy.
I called her Frank.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I called her Jenny.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
every time we'd meet up and, "Oh, hi, Mark," and "Hey, Jenny."
Did she pick up on why you were doing it?
I think she did because all of a sudden she learned my fucking name.
And did you still call her Jenny?
No.
I would have.
then it goes from inappropriate behavior to harassment.
Say I have short-term memory loss.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Man, that's
It's
right.
not my fault. I'm fucking stupid.
Right?
But does mistaken identity count?
No, I don't know. It could be an honest mistake.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I actually forgot about this,
Yeah.
and it was brought up
This.
recently.
I know where this story is going, and I freaking love this story. I hope he tells it just as good as he did 15 years ago when he told me this.
So
20 years ago.
I've mentioned this before that I used to work at a financial institution. Not a bank.
No,
No.
it's just a financial institution.
Right. So I'm standing there. I was a bank teller at the time.
A financial institution appropriate customer service representative.
That's what I was. And I'm standing there at the wicket, and I'm surrounded by women who are working at the wickets next to me.
Yeah.
So this middle-aged lady comes up to the counter. She was very small, like very short. And she comes up to the counter and she looks up at me, and her eyes just got huge. And I'm like, hey, what can I help you with today? And she looks at me and she does, oh my God. And I'm like, what? Is my nose bleeding? Like, do I have a zit? Like,
Far from it, buddy.
did one of my fucking eyes just pop out? What the hell? So she's looking at me. She does, I know you. And I'm like, well, my name tag is on my shirt, so that probably helps.
It
But
says Greg in 4 letters.
yeah, it's not that hard.
Nope.
You've probably seen me standing at this fucking wicket day after day. So she says, no, I know you. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I don't think so. Like, I honestly didn't remember her ever coming into the bank before.
Yeah.
And she says, no. I know you. And I'm like, okay, you're going to have to help me out here because I don't know where this is going. And she says, I know what your other job is. And at the time I was working 2 jobs.
Yes, he was.
But she had nothing to do with that other job. I didn't deal with the public in my other job.
No.
So I'm like, oh, you're going to have to help me out. She looks at me, she leans in, but still loud enough for everybody working around me to hear. She says, you work at that male strip club. Yours is Jacques St. Pierre. And I looked at him and I could feel my face just burning.
If you know Greg, when he gets uncomfortable,
Yeah.
his face gets really red.
Honest to God, it doesn't
He
even
starts sweating.
It doesn't take uncomfortable. My face turns red like if I'm breathing or talking to somebody, or if I have pain in my body, like my knees hurt and I'm thinking about it too much, my face will turn red. And then the more I think about my face turning red, I start getting more red.
Yeah.
So that's a problem. So she's talking to me and I can feel my face burning, this time with embarrassment and then the sweats. And I'm like, listen, ma'am, I am not a male stripper at all. And she's like, oh no. I know you.
I know
you. I've never. I was so flustered, and then I look over. The girls around me are dying.
Oh my God, that's
just
amazing.
They're dying. So all these women that I've worked with for years are all looking at me like I'm some kind of freak, and I'm like, no, I don't dance for money, ma'am. I work here. I do have another job, but it's not stirring women's drinks with my dick. So she was absolutely convinced that I was this dancer. And yeah, she wouldn't stop.
How you said middle-aged woman?
Yeah. So I mean, at the time she would have been like late 40s.
And you were early 20s?
Oh yeah, probably around there.
Have you seen her since?
No,
She never came back in after.
I don't remember her coming
Wow.
back in. But
That's awkward. Not awkward then. That's good, because if you kept seeing her, it'd be even worse.
I wish she would have stuffed fucking money in my pants.
Yeah, you should.
That would have been nice.
You undo your belt and just pull your pants out.
Yeah,
You got a 10?
Here, you make your deposit here, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that would have for the money, but cripes.
Not for you.
No, like nobody wants to see this. Take my clothes off.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
That's very,
I've actually seen you pretty much naked.
pretty much.
Yeah.
No, I think we've both seen each other in pretty much every state of nakedness that there is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, that's what bros do, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed. Jacques St. Pierre.
Jacques St. Pierre.
I was told that I could listen to the radio at an acceptable volume while I am collating.
Fiend and Greg.
Yeah, I was sitting on the toilet the other day and just thinking.
As one does,
Because
yes.
that's what I do. That's where I do my best thinking. Toilet or shower thinking.
Because it's your time.
Right.
No one's around to bug you, ask you to do stupid shit.
Oh, I know. You can lock the door and just live in peace.
Live in peace.
Just for a moment.
Yep.
So, of course, while you're pooping, you're scrolling through your phone, right?
Poosing.
Or poosing. Or douching. And
What the fuck?
What? Well, it's French for shower. Right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. So I was sitting on the can, and you're scrolling through Instagram, as one does, and everything you see on there is about celebrities.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are we so obsessed about celebrities? Or is it just, am I the weird one because I just don't care?
No, I think it's just because, movies are a form of entertainment, TV shows, music. It's what we listen to, watch, and absorb in our lives, and it's like their lives become part of our lives, and I don't care either.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if Nick Cannon has another 15 kids. I think he has 12 or 13 now. Like, at 3 or 4, good for you. You can produce more. Like, who cares?
Attaboy.
Yeah.
He's just dropping loads everywhere.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Not my thing.
Yeah, I don't know. It just, I don't understand that. I guess I just don't, I don't have that in me. Like even reality TV bothers me a little bit now.
Yeah.
Like I used to watch it, but it was a long time ago. And, I think we were a little more naive before we knew that everything that's going on is fucking scripted, right?
Yeah.
So I think when I found out that one of my favorite shows was scripted, it kind of, it took the magic away a little bit.
Which show?
Well, this could be a little bit dating.
Blossom.
You're a dick.
I'm sorry.
No. Do you remember the Osbournes?
Yeah.
Or was it just called the Osbournes?
It was called the Osbournes.
Yeah, just the Osbournes.
Like the actual Osborne family.
Yeah, like fucking Ozzy Osbourne. Sharon. Yeah. So I loved that show. Because being a big music fan.
Yeah.
And watching him act like an idiot and stumble around and, butcher the English language. It was awesome. It was a great show. And then I found out it was scripted.
Is it really?
It was entirely scripted.
Oh, I thought it was. I'll say that's news to me.
I mean, some of it was, kind of seat of the pants sort of thing, but the entire show was scripted. And I thought, well, that's not really reality TV now, is it? And it kind of soured me on it. And I just can't watch reality TV.
That's unfortunate because, you liked that show thinking it was reality TV.
Yes. I thought, okay, this guy's, and now it ruined it for me because maybe he's not really that stupid.
I mean, he's been through a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So who knows how stupid he actually is.
He did all the drugs.
Yeah.
Not just some of the drugs, not a couple of the drugs, all of them.
I just worry that, I look at these celebrity/musicians who were into those drugs that you're talking about and how they've been dead for 15 years and he's still going.
He's still
or 20 years or 30 years.
Just like Keith Richards, like the Rolling Stones guitarist.
He should have been dead 27 years ago.
My God,
Maybe more than that.
the guy looks like a leather puppet, but he's still with it. He's still in great shape. I don't know how this man is still fucking functioning.
Yeah, I don't know.
All of the drugs
All of the drugs.
and all of the alcohol. If this guy gets cremated, he's going to burn for 2 weeks. And just holy shit,
yeah.
Keith. Settle down, Keith.
So yeah, you don't watch reality TV anymore.
No, I can't. No. It actually angers me now.
The thing I worry about, not worry about, that's a stupid word to use. The thing I noticed about reality TV is that everybody on reality TV wants to be a celebrity.
Right.
So you watch those Netflix shows where there's the dating shows, the test your
Yes.
love shows,
Yes.
your blinding by the love shows, and your islands of temptations and everything like that. And everybody
Wow.
wants to be celebrities because what happens is with Netflix and those shows, they make another show featuring a few people from this show, a few people from this show, a few people from this show, and then
Really?
they make it into one gigantic show to make
Where
them more-
everybody find love.
Yeah, that's exactly what it does because they want to be their own celebrities.
Okay.
So like you can't just be like a one and done kind of thing. The one reality show that I watched that I didn't think I was going to like but ended up really falling in love with was Big Brother.
Which one is that one again?
When there's a group of people that live in a house
Oh, with all the cameras.
with all the cameras.
Okay.
And to me, none of that is scripted.
Okay.
And they do these games and like they compete against each other and then they form factions and they try to vote each other out and then
Oh, so it's like Survivor, but you're in a fucking house instead
Exactly.
of out in the woods.
exactly. It's essentially exactly like that.
Hey, what was that show that you and I wanted to go on?
Man Tracker.
That's it. Oh yeah, we were supposed to. We were geared up for that shit.
There was an online form that took 12 pages of an application to fill out. And then for those who aren't familiar with Man Tracker, all it is a man. Or actually, it's a couple. Like him and I would be out in the middle of the forest.
Yep.
And you have 36 hours to get from point A to point B while running from a man and his partner, who's a man tracker, on horseback.
On a horse.
So it's like in my world, growing up, I've loved essentially the game of hide and seek.
Yeah.
You are playing a continuous game of hide and seek because you're continuously trying to make your way to the end point. I think it's sometimes anywhere from 30 to 45 kilometers. So what, like 20 to 25 miles, in the range. And you have to find a way to set up camp when it gets dark.
Yeah.
Then you have to try to hide your camp because if he finds your camp the next day, he can take the tracks from where you left.
That's right.
And go on the path trying to find you. And
And this guy is so good at
He's very
tracking
good. His
that anything you leave behind, like you could take a whiz on a rainy day, and this fucking guy's gonna find you.
he will find it. He has like this talent for helping the police find missing people in a forest, kids or whatever, just by like footprints and like broken sticks on the ground. It's impressive.
Do you think he's ever had a raccoon crawl into his asshole?
While he's sleeping or just voluntarily opening his ass for a raccoon?
He wouldn't have to open it. The raccoon can do it.
Is that when the 4-inch? What does it stretch? What does an asshole stretch to?
About approximately 7 inches.
Yeah, maybe he could fit in there. He's out in the forest. Now's your chance.
Get in.
Stay warm.
That's it. That's right.
So yeah, we wanted to.
Oh yeah, we had plans. Like I was gonna bring a paintball gun. We had so many plans.
You can't shoot the horse.
Fine.
Horses are nice animals.
Well, they are, but not when they're chasing me.
No, but the good thing about being on foot against two men on horseback is that they can't do the running that we would do in like thick brush. They'd have to like find
Yeah.
an alternate path to get to us.
Yeah.
So we could stay deep in the bush and they couldn't find us.
Now I can't remember, but would you be allowed to set up a series of traps? Like,
They don't want you to do it, but something that's not going to harm the animals.
oh, see, so digging a pit full of sharpened sticks, not so good.
Not a great idea.
See,
You'd waste your time.
Yeah.
Because you only have X amount of time to get there.
Yeah, but I think a pit full of sharp sticks would be fucking phenomenal.
However, I should add that he has no idea where you start and he has no idea where your finish line is. And one of you guys has a map, another guy has a compass. In case you get split up,
Yeah.
you'll know roughly where to go if you have the compass. But he sees the flare go off at the beginning and knows roughly where you start. So he has to go find everything from, sometimes a mile away or a kilometer away or
Could
whatever.
we have used Sergio as a decoy?
What do you want to like knock trees over?
Yeah, just have him run like in the opposite direction of where we're running.
Yeah.
And, they're going to find him all, tangled up in vines and brushes because I feel like Sergio's the kind of guy that wouldn't do well in the woods.
No, because he would be not getting us our coffee that we need in lattes.
Dick.
Yeah, he's sure idiot.
Yeah. You know what? I found a fucking red M&M mixed in with my blue ones.
Is he fired yet?
No, but
He's on probation.
yeah, he's on a 90-day.
That's
fucking he fucking labor laws. He doesn't seem to understand our wants and needs.
No.
No.
He just needs to get it beat out of him. Stupid man.
You hear that? You're getting the fucking stick. We call it the Board of
You
Education.
want to go let him out of his cage?
No, because he has to stay by the mixing board.
I guess, yes. The cage allows his arms to escape.
Yeah,
so he
that's
could,
the only thing he can reach is his mouse and the keyboard.
Yeah, stupid
Yeah,
guy.
dumbass. Wait, what were we talking about?
Celebrities and how people are obsessed with them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we kind of went off on a tangent there.
That's all right.
Okay, so celebrities.
Who cares?
Yep.
I don't care.
Couldn't care less.
Just live your life.
Yeah.
If they entertain you.
they're people just like us.
They are people, and they like their privacy.
That's right.
They
So-
just happen to be in a spotlight type of job.
yeah, just don't bug them while they're eating, taking a shit.
And don't hang out outside of their house.
That's creepy.
Yeah, you're a jerk.
Unless it's Elizabeth Hurley's house.
Is that what you'd like to be?
Yeah, I'd hang out outside of her house.
She's pretty hot.
Es hora de Viernes Noticias con Fin y Greg.
Gracias, señor Fin. We don't want to alienate our international audience.
No.
So it's time to send me news. Passengers aboard a Delta Airlines flight had a harrowing experience when they were forced to hold up the roof of the plane after its interior suddenly caved in.
Oh.
I know how much you love flying.
Another reason why I won't be flying anytime soon. Because that would be my luck.
Her fucking roof would cave in. The incident transpired on a flight bound for Chicago from Atlanta as the freaked out passengers attempted to salvage the situation while the plane cruised at 30,000 feet. A video was taken inside the cabin and it showed a group of men extending their arms upward to support the collapsed roof. As the passengers held the roof, the airline crew used duct tape and managed to stick the roof temporarily. The plane returned to Atlanta and landed safely, and Delta offered the passengers 10,000 miles, or roughly $100, as they had to wait for hours to deplane and get on another plane to Chicago.
Okay, so before we move on to the next news topic, something really quick.
Yeah.
You are the asshole who's holding the phone up and recording when you could be helping.
You could be helping.
So you are an asshole, whoever you are.
That's a very valid point.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Hey, the roof is collapsing on our airplane. Yeah. Don't help or anything.
No.
Don't worry. We got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Idiot.
So, a woman's extensive list of requirements for a future husband has ignited widespread discussion online, drawing various reactions from social media users. A man who matched with her on the dating platform Hinge shared the woman's long list of requirements on Reddit and sparked absolute disbelief and debate. So she's asking for her luxury preferences and chivalry to a six-figure income and complete control of childbirth. And that was just some of a list of 18 non-negotiable traits. 18. So the man shared the screenshot of the extensive demands on Reddit with the caption, "She sent me a list of her requirements. One of them included a salary of $300,000. So the woman then shared her long list of demands entitled the bare minimum for a husband. The woman wrote all of her 18 points, which included fit, attractive, well-groomed, supports my goals and lifestyle, sexually disciplined and loyal, and makes life easier by providing a maid, chef, etc."
You gotta be kidding me right now.
She's not asking for much.
She's not asking for much. Being a pain in the ass.
She's just a baby.
After saving up for 10 years to buy his dream car, a brand new Ferrari 458 Spider, a Japanese man had to sit by and watch it burn within an hour of driving it for the first time. Owie.
I'd be very upset.
Yeah.
More than upset. I'd probably just jump in the car.
That's only 10 years. Japanese social media has been abuzz with the sad story of a young music producer who spent a fortune on his dream Ferrari sports car only to watch it go up in flames the day he drove it for the first time. The 33-year-old recently took to X, or Twitter, to share his story of how he could only enjoy his dream Ferrari for a few minutes before it caught fire while he was driving it on the Shuto Expressway in Tokyo. After noticing smoke during his drive, he pulled over, exited the vehicle, called the fire department, and spent the next 20 minutes watching his dream burn down almost completely.
It hurts.
Oh my God. Can we look up how much one of those would cost?
Yeah. Was it a Ferrari 458?
For a Ferrari 458 Spider.
They have. I wonder if
I'm sure this is ridiculous.
Yeah, like it looks like a really nice car, and I'm sure being that it's a Ferrari, you automatically have the over $200,000 price.
If he saved up for 10 years, oh my lord.
It ranges from $218,000 to over $395,000 with an average price of $244,889.
Oh.
10 years.
I want to give this man a hug. I don't even know who he is.
So like you're saving up what, 20, 30 grand a year?
My God.
What kind of job do you have that you can save 30 grand a year?
Wow.
That's a lot.
Music producer, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe he's really good at what he does, except for picking cars that don't catch fire. You know, I almost had this happen to me one time. I have never owned a fancy sports car, but a woman that I worked with, her husband was fairly well-to-do, and we were going for lunch the one day, and she's like, "Hey, you want to go grab a sub?" Yeah.
Drives a Ferrari and wants to go to Subway.
Yeah, she wants to go to Subway. So we drive to go get our subs. We're coming back, and there's an overpass over the expressway in our town, and traffic was just stopped basically from where we were all the way to Subway. So what I didn't know about these fancy schmancy sports cars is they are air-cooled engines. So while that car isn't moving, we're just watching that thermometer go up and up and up into the red, and she looks at me and says, "Oh, by the way, there's a fire extinguisher under your seat."
Like, how do you just tell somebody that who's never been in your car before and doesn't tell you until the meter is in the red? It's not like it gives you time to panic.
I'd be like, "Later, motherfucker, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get out of this car and go enjoy my toasted chicken and bacon Subway sandwich
And not be toasted in the car.
No.
However, I would say, "Oh, there is a fire extinguisher under my seat. Nice. Do you know what's right next to me about, chest height? The door
The
exit.
door handle.
I'm leaving."
You go goodbye.
I don't think I'd be okay with that.
Could you imagine her husband? She comes home and she's like, "I went to Subway and I burned your fucking sports car."
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're a gearhead and you can explain to us why they would build a car just like this, unless they're just meant to go fast all the time, but we don't live in a city that has an Autobahn. So,
No.
You can write to us at feedandgreg
At
feedandgreg.com.
Did your parents have any children that lived?
Sir, yes, sir.
I bet they regret that. You're so ugly you could be a modern art masterpiece. What's your name, fat body?
Fiend and Greg.
So coming up in a little bit, we're going to travel down memory lane. Hey, Fiend,
Yes.
do you remember Urban Dictionary?
Oh, yeah?
Do you remember how much fun we used to have with Urban Dictionary?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we're going to relive those days. And a little bit later on, a brand new Diary of Fiend.
Okay. Diary.
Why can't I speak?
Because it's the Fiend and Greg show and nothing is important.
That's true. And my mouth is full of chips.
Chips.
I shoved a bunch of chips in my mouth.
It's Korean barbecue.
It's always a terrible idea. Pardon me. Right
Wow.
before somebody says, "Okay, are you ready to go?" And then you shove a bunch of food into your face.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
It's a great idea.
We're all human.
I know. Now I got a whole bunch of ruffly chips stuck in my fucking teeth. And I'm trying
a lot
to.
of complaining for such good chips.
They are good chips. That's the problem. I'm trying to work them out right now. So, you got any regrets?
About?
Anything?
Just like waking up every day and going to the job that handles packages.
Could be worse.
Could be a lot worse.
You could be slanging dildos.
I mean, that would be pretty awesome.
I'm
'Cause
not gonna lie,
You get to
it's-
tell what kind of dildos are around.
It is kind of odd. I love seeing when new products come out, and they're like, "Hey, we got a new product coming in.
Yeah.
and we're gonna need you to test
This
this."
one's shaped like a dinosaur. This one's like Sonic the Hedgehog.
And I don't hate it.
No.
No.
I don't really have any regrets. I mean, we could get one. I'll tell you a regret about the Diarrhea Fiend
No.
a little bit later.
Oh no, that's always filled with regret.
Yeah, so I guess
It's the best kind of regret.
It is, but this one's a good story, so we'll keep it going on that.
But isn't it healing though?
It is, but it didn't work the way I wanted it to work.
Nothing ever does.
I know, it's very unfortunate. I had the opportunity of a lifetime and I screwed it up.
Oh my God. I kind of want to hear it now.
It's not really an opportunity, but
I kind of want to hear it now.
all right, here it goes.
And now an impromptu and early Diary of Fiend.
Okay, about 20 years ago, I was engaged to a woman that I am not with now. It was a traumatic experience in my life.
You're fine.
I was young and stupid, as one usually is in their teens and early 20s. I decided after lots of things that were happening that I was going to call off the engagement due to, not being as
Compatible.
It wasn't compatible, and it was not a good situation. I felt like it was the right thing to do was to not get married to this woman. So naturally, when you get engaged here in the area where we live of the world, we buy rings. Well, I bought a ring, and I didn't get it back when I was
Because of spite.
because of spite. Yes, I didn't get it back, and then I thought to myself, that was a lot of freaking money. I want to get that ring back. So naturally, she messaged me. I think it was a call or a text message. It was so much longer. Like it must have been text messaging when it first kind of came around. Okay,
Permission to be an asshole?
permission granted.
I'm not even going to say it, but I'm frightened of where this is going.
Oh, you don't know where this is going.
Oh, God almighty.
But you might have an idea of where it should have went,
Uh-huh.
but not of where it went.
Okay.
So she messaged me one night because she was lonely,
Oh.
and I hadn't talked to her for about a year and a half at that point. And she messaged me and asked me if I wanted to, quote, come over.
Now, was that C-O-M-E?
Yes,
Or C-U-M?
O-M-E.
Okay.
To come over. And I said, sure. Because everybody is always like, you're with someone for, 8 years or whatever. And you're like, big part of your life.
Was it that long?
We were together for? Yeah, from 8.
Wow.
No, I'm sorry. It was 6 years.
Wow, I didn't think it was that long.
Yeah, 16 to 22. And so then she invited me over. So I said yes. And I'm thinking, she's probably thinking she wants to come over because we were together for so long that she wanted to have one more night of whatever. I wanted to go over to get my ring back.
This sounds like the plot to like Ocean's 14.
Well, it was funny you should say that because I went to her house, but I parked down the street from where she was living. And I think it was probably almost midnight when I went to her house. And I got to her house, and in her driveway was her sister, her stepdad, and I think at the time her other sister opened up the door to come outside. So for some reason it was a family gathering in their driveway
At midnight.
and I had all black on, so I thought this is my ultimate Sam Fisher moment. For those who know anything about video games and Splinter Cell, it's shadows are your friend.
Okay.
No one knew I was coming over. She was supposed to sneak me in the house. So I actually hid near the fence, waited for one of the sisters to leave. I hopped the fence and hid in a bush. Her stepdad was wandering outside the yard, moving bricks or something.
midnight?
Yeah, he was doing stuff at night. And then the other sister was talking to him. So I ran from the side of the building to like this shadowed area. And I hid at the shadowed area. He walked past me in the dark, I would say probably by 6-7 feet. Not expecting to see me there.
Snake!
Kept walking, exactly, right in front of me. And then I texted her and said, open your door. So she opened it and I snuck in the door. She closed the door, and then her sister was coming down the hallway. So she opened the door again, and I hid between the door and the wall, the jam area. And then her sister walked outside. And then I snuck into her room. And I walked into her room, and I saw the case, or the box where the ring was.
All right.
So she went to the washroom.
She's going to go freshen up.
Saw the ring
Okay.
box. So I thought this is the only opportunity I'm ever gonna have, because I'm not coming back here after this. Because I take that ring, she's in the bathroom, I'm gone. I open up the ring box. There's no ring.
I think it's for the best.
I asked her, later, we didn't end up doing anything. I just kind of said I wasn't feeling well, and then I went home and never whatever. So it was like a year later. I messaged her.
Diarrhea.
I asked her if I could get the ring back, and she says, "Oh, I gave it to my friend. She pawned it off for some money because she was gonna lose her car or something like that."
Well, at least it went for a good cause.
Yeah, I guess.
The weirdest fucking thing.
Yeah, that's what she did to me.
I sold a ring to save my car.
Her friend's car. She didn't even sell it to her. She gave it to her.
What a crazy ass convoluted story.
Yeah,
You were a ninja,
I was a ninja.
a jewel thief.
Oh man, I was outside for probably, I don't know, if I had to guess in realistic and not exaggerating times, maybe 7-8 minutes from the time I got to that fence to the time I got into the building.
And that's a long ass time
Yeah.
to be hiding in shrubbery.
And shadows.
In the shadows. He's a man of the shadows.
Telling you, it was so much fun. That reminds me of another story for another episode.
Actually, that also reminds me of another story too.
Okay.
Remember when we were quite a bit younger
Okay.
and we were goofing around on that roof of that grade school and the cop showed up?
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah. And he's like, hey, we got a report of some kids fucking around on the roof of the school. And I'm like, yeah, they went that way. Yeah, we saw them too.
Yeah, they took off.
Yeah.
We were not us. We were not climbing roofs.
Yeah. So we are both basically ninjas.
We have to be.
Right.
Because if we're not, what fun can we have? Climbing roofs, sneaking into your ex's house to steal back something that you probably shouldn't have stole.
God, we're so fucked.
I love it.
And that's the Diary of Fiend.
Get the ring back. That's all I can tell you. If you can get the ring back, get it back.
At least you're not bitter. And that's the Diary of Fiend. Early episode edition. So, obviously you remember Urban Dictionary from several years back.
Yes.
We had some good times with that.
You actually came up with a word from Urban Dictionary.
We all did.
Yeah.
There was a group of us, and we made a username, and we made some additions.
We did.
Yeah, they were disturbing.
I don't remember the name of or the definition of what we used for one of the names, but I remember the name of one of it. One of the Urban Dictionary.
What was it?
Uncle Sam's pig roast.
Yes, I believe it was something about banging your cousin on the 4th of July or something like that.
Yeah.
It was fairly vulgar.
Yep.
But speaking of vulgar, I kind of cruised through the Urban Dictionary the other day, and I put together a list of some of the most horrific sex-related terms.
Oh.
But I mean, you know, there are limits. I understand that this is an offensive podcast.
Can be.
And we swear.
Yeah.
But there are certain things that you just don't say.
Okay.
So, you know what? These are pretty horrible, but they're not as horrible as some of the ones that I saw. And most of the really, truly terrible ones all involve shit in some way.
Well, what else is gross?
Yeah. So I dug through, and here are some examples, and they don't all involve human excrement in some way, but it's almost completely fucking unavoidable on Urban Dictionary. So we're gonna start off with one. The Cleveland hot waffle.
Oh.
The act of shitting on a woman's chest and then smacking the pile of shit with a tennis racket.
All right. Well, there's a surprise.
The Cleveland hot waffle. Wow. This goes back a few episodes where I couldn't pronounce this word. The stupid flaming lizard from Pokemon.
Oh, Charizard?
Yeah, thank you. So you light a girl's pubes on fire, put it out with your jizz, then flap your arms and say, "You don't have enough badges to train me."
Honestly,
this feels like a hate crime.
why? Who comes up with the shit?
Geniuses.
Yeah, okay, well.
This one I thought was very, very good. Gorilla masking.
Okay.
When you know you're going to have sex that night, shave your pubes and set them aside. You come on the girl's face and throw the pubes into the jizz, creating a gorilla mask.
Oh my God. Why? What is wrong with people?
Okay, this next one.
Oh, you got more. Okay.
I know a guy who actually did this.
This next one?
I am hoping it was by accident, but he actually did this and we laughed about it.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of the screaming seagull?
I haven't heard of any of these.
While you're having sex on a beach, you pull your wiener out, dip it in the sand, and then reinsert it. The resulting noise is like a screaming seagull. So he actually had this happen. I'm hoping it's by accident, but
Because he missed?
part of me hopes it wasn't by accident. So a lot of these are named after American states or cities. So here's some examples. So the Phoenix Riot Shield. When a man is forced to splash his own man juice into a napkin and hold it in front of him to defend himself from an attacker. So you use your jizz sock as a riot shield because
Nobody's gonna go.
nobody's going near you.
Oh.
Here's the Georgia Scorcher. When you bring a drunk girl home from the bar and she passes out, you take her panties off, shit in them, and put them back on her. When she wakes up, she thinks she shit her own pants. Oh my God. This is also a hate crime.
Jail time for this crap.
This one I absolutely love, not because
You've done it?
no, if I ever did this, I'd be dead. Just because of the idea behind it and the execution.
Okay.
Okay, I need you to picture this.
Oh, great.
The
Yeah.
Kentucky lawnmower.
Okay.
So a guy is banging a girl doggy style. He reaches forward and knocks her arms out from under her. He then pushes her across the room while still fucking her.
I guess you would be dead if you tried that.
The mechanics of it.
The mechanics.
The mechanics of it. It's the Kentucky lawnmower.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the West Virginia hand puppet.
You're so messed up.
Fuck. When you bang a girl in the butt,
Oh, okay.
she reaches into her own vagina and strokes your dick with the skin between her asshole and vagina.
The gooch wall?
Gooch wall.
Oh,
The
wow.
West. What does that have to do with West Virginia?
I don't know. It's got to be screwed up somehow.
Oh God, that it's so vile that it's fucking fantastic. The Mexican pancake.
Okay.
Ejaculating on a woman's face, wait for it to dry, and then feed it to her.
Okay. Yep. All right. That's really unfortunate for everybody.
Oh boy. Finally, as good as the Kentucky lawnmower is, this one is my absolute fucking favorite, just because of the historical accuracy of it.
Okay.
This is the John Wilkes Booth.
Okay.
You surprise a woman by ejaculating on the back of her head, run away, and try not to get caught.
So obviously this is someone you don't know. So you're just gonna go around and schwack it in someone's hair that you've never met before at like a freaking movie theater or something?
And run away and try not. Actually, it would have to be at a theater.
Yeah.
Because John Wilkes Booth shot Abraham Lincoln in Ford's Theater.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it would have to be in a theater.
Yeah. There. That's something not to try, people at home
Oh, God.
or at a movie theater.
So, and there's our little trip down memory lane into the Urban Dictionary.
Visit us at www.fiendandgreg.com or email us at fiendandgreg@fiendandgreg.com.
So,
Hey,
what's up?
you ever crop dusted anybody?
I've done it a couple times, yeah.
You know what my favorite thing to do was?
What's that?
So at my old job, I would drive a stand-up forklift.
Yeah, okay.
So
I drive one of those now, so I know exactly what you're talking
so that
about.
I very rarely drove the sit-down full-size forklift.
Right.
So I'm on the standing lift and I'm driving around. I used to love driving by somebody and just letting one rip.
Because you're way gone by the time you smell it.
Oh yeah, yeah. but it's timing. It's almost like the bombers in World War II.
Oh God. I mean, you are bombing them.
You are, but you had to time it just right. Just the release.
And no one ever knew.
Oh well, I mean, eventually they do. When they opened their mouth and tasted it, they knew. You ever fart in the grocery store?
I have done that multiple times. Yes. You just fart anywhere. I can tell you, I've pretty much farted everywhere.
You know where the best place in the grocery store to fart?
The milk section. I don't know what.
Yeah, the cheese aisle.
Oh, cheese.
The
Okay.
cheese aisle.
Yeah.
You get by the cheese aisle and you crack one off and you look at the person next to you and like, ooh, that Gouda's a little ripe. It doesn't even fucking matter.
You can get away with it.
Oh yeah. And the best part is they're gonna just give it a good old. Oh yes, that is a nice Gouda,
Isn't it?
isn't it though?
And they're complimenting you on your fart.
Right. It smells like onions and ketchup a little bit.
Where I used to work back in the day at an alcohol place.
Alcohol place.
I was underage working at an alcohol place because they didn't know how old I was on temporary probation because I hadn't got my full time in there, and it was 59 days before, you're there. They use you however they want and they lay you off. And this 59th day,
Yay.
there was this Hungarian woman named Elizabeth. And she was probably 62, 63, strong Hungarian accent, around like maybe 5 feet tall, heavier set woman, had a gigantic mole on her forehead.
Nice.
So one guy made a joke and said something about playing 9 holes of golf, starting with the number 1 tee off on their forehead. Oh. So then what happened was she was kind of a sweet lady, but when you got her mad, she got really upset. So one day she got super upset and started yelling at me for something I didn't do. It was the guy next to me that messed with her and I wasn't paying attention. So when she turned around and yelled at me, he lost his shit and started laughing. So she yelled at me for like maybe 2-3 minutes straight. And I'm like, what is wrong with you?
She went all Eastern European on
She
you.
did. It was crazy. I didn't understand half the stuff she was saying. So later on, while she was yelling, I decided to walk past her and I literally put my ass on her leg and farted on her. Just because I felt like I wanted to. So I didn't just crop dust her, I made her feel it.
I feel like you won.
I did win.
Good for you.
I don't fart on people very often, but that was a moment of deserve. Especially since I didn't do anything to her to begin with.
I remember your sister doing that to me.
My sister farted on you?
Yes.
On you.
On me.
I didn't know this.
Okay. She was tiny.
Okay.
Like the teeniest little thing.
Yeah.
Remember when she had her little mushroom
Oh God!
haircut?
She was like up till she was like 34. She had that mushroom haircut. No, I'm kidding. I think she was like probably 5 or 6.
Yeah, but she was like younger than that. She was tiny.
Okay.
I was sitting on the couch, and all I hear is, you know how Stewie from Family Guy, when he runs and giggles at the same time?
Yeah.
That's what she did. And she ran into the living room, jumped into my lap,
Okay.
farted this huge, shouldn't have come from a little girl fart, and then ran away giggling the same way she ran into the room.
Wow. Why do I not know this story?
I don't know what made me just think of that.
If she does listen to the story, sister, that's funny.
Yeah.
I wonder if
thanks.
she remembers that.
I doubt it. She was so little.
Small, eh? Yeah, because you came around when she was like
Oh, yeah.
around that age.
No, when she was born,
Oh, you were around when she was born?
Yes.
So it was 33 years ago.
she was still in mommy's tummy when I first started coming around.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, she was
34 years ago.
Yeah, she was a teeny little.
Yeah. Wow. Well, at least you got farted on by her. Not me, though. I don't think I farted on you.
I don't think you farted near me.
All the time.
Yeah, and there were no cheese products there to hide it. No.
This one time, I know it's not fart related, but like just thinking of like how my sister did that to you. One of the things you did to me, I don't know if you remember this, but we used to hang out every Wednesday night. We'd play hockey.
We had
on
hockey night. Yep.
360 and Xbox 360. And
Yep.
we went to McDonald's or some usual fast food restaurant at like midnight or
Of
1.
course.
One time I was in there waiting for something and I was sitting at a table when we were eating and you went to the washroom and you came back with mustard on your fingers and you rubbed it in my eye. Do you remember doing
I
that
did
to me?
not.
Yeah, you did.
No.
You reached behind.
There's no fucking way
You
I did
reached
that.
behind my head.
No.
And you had mustard on your middle finger and your right hand.
I did
And
not.
you burned my. It was the most uncomfortable pain in the world. I remember jumping back in the chair, like rubbing my eye, which made it worse.
I don't.
And you're like, "Oh my god, I had mustard in my finger." No wonder
didn't-
why it's burning.
I didn't know I had mustard on my finger.
At that time, you didn't, but you were doing something like grab my face from behind
Oh,
as
okay.
you came back from the bathroom.
That I would do because I probably washed my hands but left them wet.
Yeah.
So I would touch your face after and make
Maybe.
it really disgusting.
And there's still mustard on it because when I looked in the mirror, I could see yellow streak in my like where the side of my eye is.
What the fuck at McDonald's still has mustard?
It was a packets.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we had the ketchup and mustard packets, and you don't remember this?
No, not even a little bit.
I think my brother was with us when this happened too.
This is horrible.
And we usually sat in the one window seat in the corner where the drive-through
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
But this, we were sitting on the opposite side, facing the building that is no longer there anymore.
Okay.
And yeah, you had come back.
Don't remember this.
And you reached behind me. I don't know if you didn't wash good enough.
Fucking, I gave you a chemical attack.
Oh yeah, it burned so bad.
Mustard.
Yeah, mustard.
Are you sure this was me?
100%. We didn't go to McDonald's at midnight with anybody else on a Wednesday night.
What was wrong with us?
Oh, everything.
Oh, yeah. Mustard.
Yeah, it was not a good feeling.
Don't remember this at all.
I know it's not grocery store related, but it was just something I thought of.
Honestly, it sounds like something I would do because I wash my hands
Yeah.
and then I have done this to people in the past where I'll leave them wet on purpose and then go shake their hand so they know that I just came out of the washroom and my hands are all warm and wet and it's fucking hilarious. But I don't know the mustard thing.
Yeah.
I
It was
hope-
not good.
I hope it was mustard.
It burnt really bad and it was yellow. So process of elimination.
Could have been anything.
It was so painful. I still remember it. Like, it just makes me cringe because I had to touch my eyeball. And I was like rubbing it in because you somehow got the corner of my eye with it.
I'm so happy.
Yeah,
I
so-
don't remember this at all.
No. So it's not grocery store, but it was just something I came up
But
to
there
my
is
mind.
something else we were thinking of that is grocery store related.
And what's that?
That guy.
Oh, the one guy.
Oh.
He was in the grocery store with his daughter, and I can't tell you how many times I found out about this story. It's somebody that I knew. He shit his pants in the grocery store
With his
more
daughter?
than once a week apart.
No.
With his daughter, same thing. Told his wife, and she's like, again? He's like, I didn't think I could. I thought I could make it home, but instead I didn't. So not only did you shit your pants in the grocery store, you drove in your car
With shit.
with shit on your and smearing all over your butt, and knowing that your daughter
Yeah.
probably hasn't shit her pants in years, and you shit your pants twice in 1 week.
How do you explain that to your child?
I don't even know. But the wife wasn't surprised. She was just like,
got
"You
a
did it
his-
again."
He's got a history.
Yeah. So it was pretty funny. He used to do that kind of stuff all the time. But yeah, he shit his pants in the grocery store twice, and I think they were both on Tuesdays.
Well, yeah, Grocery Tuesday. Right?
Yeah. So that was kind of funny.
Shit your pants in Grocery Tuesday.
No, I do like not just shit. Like, I don't shit in my pants. I haven't done that God knows how long. But like in grocery stores, I will do cartwheels, or I will do like random acts of activities and seeing what I can get away with the wife.
You haven't shit your pants in a while.
No.
I had a real close call. It was during COVID.
Oh, were you in a grocery store?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope. My daughter and I were locked down.
Okay.
Right. So we're stuck in the house all day.
Uh-huh.
And because grocery shopping wasn't, what it once was during COVID, it was hard to get food to the house, right?
Yeah.
So we were eating a lot of garbage
Okay.
at that time. I was trying to, like, my daughter was older, obviously, and we were trying to, make our own bread, and
Oh, cool.
we were, making little cakes and just eating what we had in the house.
Survival mode.
As we were in full survival mode.
Yeah.
So I don't remember what it is we ate, but we were playing a video game just to pass the time, and I stood up, and you know how you always say never trust a fart?
Never trust a fart.
I sharted in front of my teenage daughter.
I think two things. One, I know the face you would have made when you realized that it was not a fart. And two, the reaction from your daughter
Yeah.
was probably scared at first, but laughed right after.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if the scared at first face, because you would have stood up so fast, probably freaked her out.
Because I probably had all the symptoms of a heart attack or stroke at that moment, and she thought I was gonna be in a medical emergency. And then when she realized I just about shit my pants, it was something.
We have done quite a few episodes so far, and
Most of the time we're shitting ourselves.
most of the time there's shit involved.
There's shit. There's nothing. But I mean, we're not the only ones.
No, it happens way more often.
My father has told me stories like this.
okay.
Okay, my pop, when he was working, okay, he lived in a city, or pardon me, he worked in a city 2 hours away
Yeah.
and then moved back to where we live now.
Right.
So for the last 2 years of his working before he retired, he was commuting 2 hours,
That's
3 days a week.
okay. That's brave.
It was a little better.
Yeah.
But a lot of kilometers on that car.
Yep.
He was just racking up the fucking miles on there. So he's driving to work and he gets one of those scout farts and he's a little bit worried about it.
Because you're not near a service station.
Not near a service station.
Or not near enough.
You know, when you pass by that sign that says, 60 miles to the next service station. He lets one loose.
He's like, I can make it.
I can make it, and then just, didn't make it.
He actually went?
Yeah.
And this was on his way to work?
On his way to work,
Oh, no.
he had to drive. I don't even know how long. I don't know how many hours. This guy, with his ass lifted up off of the seat to get to the next service center to clean up and carry on to work. We have all done this.
I haven't.
You think about this.
But it's coming.
I'm gonna sound like a terrible fucking son right now.
Okay.
I don't know how my parents met.
Oh, okay.
I think they've told me, but I don't remember
okay.
because it's not an interesting story.
Because it's not an interesting story.
So I don't remember how they met.
Well, you know how you got here, right?
They found me. No.
Same way I'm here. Same way I'm here.
Yeah, I've actually seen.
Okay, let's not go that
I've
far. I don't
seen
mean
a-
to
I've
just
seen a re- I've seen a
I
reenactment of how you got here.
don't really want to know any more information about this disgusting subject.
I saw it happen live.
Oh my god.
Uh,
No, I'm gonna throw up.
I think you saw it live a little bit too.
Let's not talk about this.
Didn't you walk in?
I can't understand anything that's going on right now.
Didn't you walk into a room without one knocking one time?
I was so far from my mind.
Pretty sure I recall that event.
So far from my mind.
Had a good laugh about that one. So, I mean, we're all humans,
Yeah.
and what do we all have in common? So, from King Charles to the ex-pope. Oops.
Okay.
In nome de Padre, Filii, Spiritus Sancte, Amen. To Kim Jong-un,
Uh-huh.
to the guy who bags your groceries at the grocery store. What do we all have in common?
We all shit.
That's right.
We all shit.
We all fart, we all shit.
Yeah.
And there's nothing to be ashamed of.
No.
Unless you shit yourself.
And that's
2 times.
very
in a
option.
week.
In a week. The same
The
place.
same place. You're going to get a reputation.
Maybe it gets a reputation.
Rip! Damn it.
Gracias por escuchar nuestro podcast.
Soy Greg.
A fin.
Gracias.